Today marks the one-year anniversary of Typhoon Crimson's devastation. Since its landfall, nearly 500,000 houses in 4 southeastern provinces have been destroyed. The statistics for the second round of the Forbidden Land trials have been released, and 14 lords survived on behalf of their nations. They acquired mineral resources worth trillions, and nearly 100 new material technologies. Breaking through the Forbidden Land trials will have a decisive impact on the world order. The third round of Forbidden Land trials is about to begin. Extraterritorial Forbidden Lands. Lords battle for supremacy. Things you would only find in a game actually exist for real in our world. Blue Star has been invaded by mysterious forces. If a lord fails the Forbidden Land trials, their country will face a natural disaster. Longo has already failed twice. There can't be a third time. Upon entering the trial, you can select your nation's historical civilization template. This determines your unit types and development direction. But for Longguo, many historical records were lost during World War I. Their understanding of history is incomplete. Their first attempt was the late Qing dynasty. They thought fighting against great powers would make them strong, but they were disastrously defeated in less than a month. The second attempt with the Western Jin was even more of a mess. With so many great eras unused, why choose 2 periods of humiliation? Everyone needs to take the choice of civilization template seriously. The third trial is about to start. The whole country is preparing for war. No one is paying attention to me. Trial participant Su Yang, you have been chosen as a lord. Please continue to develop in the Forbidden Land and keep your territory alive as long as possible. I was chosen. I finally have a chance to save Longguo. Forbidden Land trials for the remaining 68 nations on Blue Star will be broadcast live in real time worldwide. If a lord dies, their bound country will be punished by natural disasters. The disaster level is tied to how many days the lord survives. Statistics are compiled every 7 days in the Forbidden Land. Each lord receives resources at a 100-fold rate, but they're limited to their respective countries. Upon entering the Forbidden Land, every round starts with a beginner's protection period. Within this safe zone, you won't be attacked. Too bad none of us were selected. Yeah, we all wanted to enter the Forbidden Land and fight for Longguo. I wonder who will be chosen this time. Hopefully one of the military talents we've trained. Chances are pretty good. After last time's failure, we systematically trained nearly 10 million people. Besides the military and civilians, 600 million people received basic Forbidden Land education. If survival alone is our goal and not resources, our chances of passing the trial this time are high. Yeah, no matter what, we absolutely can't die in the Forbidden Land. We can't endure another natural disaster. Who is it who was chosen this time? Please let it be a soldier. Or at least a top scholar. I can't bear to go through another apocalypse like that. The odds of selecting top talent are too low. As long as it's not someone old, weak, sick, or disabled, I'll be relieved. Longo's contestant is Su Yang. Sigh. He looks like just an ordinary person. It could be worse. At least he's a healthy young man. If they'd pick someone like me really old, that would be a disaster. Everyone, stay strong. Let's cheer for this young man. I believe he can feel our support. Whatever happens, we must support him with all our might. Bachelor's student at Daxia University. No special skills, no special background. He's about as ordinary as it gets. The key is he took a leave of absence due to illness last month, missing the basic Forbidden Land training we rolled out. How did he get chosen? Heaven is really not giving us a chance. The candidate is set. We have just one mission now. Do everything in our power to support him. Get me a condensed Forbidden Land instruction manual, down to under 1,000 words within 10 minutes. Let each expert team get in there right away. Longo's fate is in your hands. Move quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, contestant Su Yang has already appeared on the screen. The environment he's in looks quite unusual. Was I actually born in some kind of primitive forest? Welcome, Lord Su Yang. Civilization? Waxia civilization. Please select your civilization template. Shang Dynasty Western Zhou. Eastern Joe, Qin, you have a new message notification. At this moment, the only one who could message me is the official government of Longo. They actually used up their one communication opportunity per week right at the start. Comrade Su Yang, for all the people of Longo, please be sure to follow our advice. Your area is the heart of the insect nest, known as the most. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the officials have sent contestant Su Yang a condensed version of the Forbidden Land Guide, along with advice on template selection and development direction. This is the best strategy so far. Use a low-level, low-influence profile to avoid enemy attacks. As long as Su Yang follows the step-by-step official plan, it should be a solid outcome this time. The heart of the insect nest is the hardest starting location. Even a bit of development triggers a swarm siege. Longo can't afford any more risks right now. Staying alive till the end is the best choice. No one in our nation and 5,000 years of history would ever pin their hopes on a tiny forbidden land. How does he dare? How does he even dare? It's the fate of Longo at stake. He actually just made a random choice. Who would have thought such an ordinary student would dare disobey national top-level directives? I choose Late Qing, picked a dynasty no one even knows. According to the surviving information, the Qin dynasty was thousands of years ago. Its technology level is probably shockingly low. As if ignoring orders and picking randomly wasn't enough, he even picked an ancient dynasty. But Su Yang chose the Qin dynasty, an era thousands of years ago with only cold weapons. Their early combat power is way too weak. To top it off, his starting point is the heart of the insect nest.
He's facing the insect race with the strongest early game combat power.
Longo is basically doomed this time. Based on the remaining records, the Qin dynasty's military industry was still in the Bronze Age. Even iron tools weren't widely used yet. Their early combat capability is even worse than the Western Jin last time. What kind of choice is that? Su Yang is a criminal throughout the ages. He wants to drag us all down with him to the Bronze Age. Did I hear that right, Bronze Age? How the hell do you even play like this? Especially facing the insect race, the strongest early game enemy. Bronze swords can't even break their armor. How did it come to this? Will we die even faster than in the Western Jin attempt? That level of disaster will definitely destroy Longuo. Choosing Great Qin as a template is not just about admiration for the emperor of the ages and the beginning of numerous dynasties, but more about my own reasoning. The way Forbidden Land trials develop civilizations is a lot like real-time strategy games. I've clocked nearly 20,000 hours in Paradox games. That's not for nothing. Civilization template, Qin initial civilization traits, Great Qin heavy industry. All manufactured items, including weapons and infrastructure, no matter what they are at the very highest level for their time. With this talent, even with Bronze Age tech, their early combat power won't be low. Plus, the Qin dynasty was famous for massive construction projects and strong infrastructure building capability. As long as I survive the early stage, the late game is guaranteed to be strong. Just like a game, everything starts from scratch. Territory, Lord Qin Su Yang, belonging to Dragon Nation. This isn't a mansion. It's basically a fortress. Mechanical structures controlled by steam technology. Qin dynasty even mastered steam technology. I can't wait to see. What kind of soldiers would such a Qin dynasty produce? Maybe they're not weak at all in the early stages. This is the starting base. Last time I picked Jin dynasty, the starting base was just an old wooden building.
But now,
this looks like a fortress only unlocked mid-game. They can actually build houses with metal? Is this really a dynasty from thousands of years ago? That mechanical lock on the main gate, it probably rivals our modern designs. And the lock is steam-powered. That's not gelatin. Isn't that tech only unlocked in the Steam Age? What's going on? Isn't the Qin dynasty supposed to be Bronze Age tech? The starting base is built from various bronze alloys. Qin dynasty was indeed in the Bronze Age, but their understanding and use of bronze had reached perfection. Steam-powered means they've mastered this field as well. So our start isn't bad, but Our initial units are probably limited by the era. As surprising as this is, we're still in a tough spot. So evasion is still the best strategy. Whoa, what is this thing? A doomsday fortress. It's so cool. Way better than that little cabin from round 2. Detected. Barrack structure Qin Heavy Industries trait activated. Imperial Armor Camp. Qin Imperial Armor Troop triggers Qin Heavy Industries trait. Received an upgrade. Those 2 names already sound impressive. Maybe the starting troops really will surprise me. Soldiers are the most important source of power. A big reason I picked Qin was for this. Switzerland now has the Qin Heavy Industries bonus, so it has to be stronger. Imperial Armor Camp Command Value, 1000. Troop, Qin Imperial Armor Switzerland. Summon time, 5 seconds. Does Imperial Armor mean bronze armor? It's not just power armor. It's steam-powered battle armor. And it looks highly advanced. Thick metal guarantees protection. Machinery maintains flexibility. So this is Qin Heavy Industries. At your command, Your Majesty. Although now I still don't have what it takes. To lead an empire, you have to aim to become the first emperor. Even surpass the first emperor. This bronze sword has a broad blade. Almost twice the size of an ordinary bronze sword. The blade is sharp, etched with intricate designs. The handle even has a small steam mechanism. This is a killing machine. Lord's War can't be won by brute force. Careful planning is key. Summon another Imperial Armor Guard. Scout the safety zone. Resource-wise, there are steam-powered mining machines and steam high-pressure pumps. And a liquid compressor. Storage includes solid resource warehouse and liquid resource warehouse. And a barracks that match with the armor camp. For every Imperial Armor Switzerland summoned, you get a barrack with capacity of 1 unit. No resources required to build barracks. But using them costs resources. Repair armor units. 1 unit of power lasts about 6 hours. Moving non-combat. During battle or high-speed movement, duration decreases. Current resource amount, 0. Big tech needs steam, so higher energy consumption. Energy issues need to be solved fast. Energy comes from concentrated water and fuel. As for water, the humid rainforest is abundant. Exists as underground rivers. With steam high-pressure pumps. Just find areas with high humidity. Fuel resources will be a challenge. There are no regular trees here. Have to look for minerals. Maybe there are coal mines in the forest. And then there's food. The forest has abundant animal resources. But the Zerg are carnivorous too. Hunting could attract the Zerg. But I can tolerate less food. The urgent need is minerals. Lots of water resources in the safe zone. Detected biological activity. But no minerals found. No minerals as expected. That's a problem. This is power armor. This armor is already more advanced than modern tech. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Provides defense and agility. Also powered by steam. Perfectly mimics the wearer's actions. These exoskeletons are way ahead of modern tech. Power armor. Greatly boosts initial soldiers' combat ability. Solves the Qin dynasty's weak early combat problem. But the issue is, other civs' early soldiers just need food. Ours consume fuel to operate. The hive is short on resources. Armor won't last 7 days. The Zerg invasion after the newbie period. There's a 7-day safety period. You can scout your territory yourself. No need to waste energy sending soldiers. If we keep burning through resources like this, how will armorless troops defend against the hive? Our 1 weekly chance to exchange has been used. We can't control his choices. All we can do is hope for the best. Su Yang has already installed a steam water pump. This is our first resource gathering device. So cool, so cool. Amazing engineering. Seriously cool. Steam power is forever. I really want an armor master's suit. No fuel resources detected inside the safe zone. He's just wasting the soldier's power. Best choice is to stop the drain. Safely pass the 7-day newbie period. Then summon all soldiers at once to fight the hive. Su Yang's strategy makes no sense. He shouldn't keep using energy like this. Yeah, there's no fuel in the safe zone at all. So it's just a waste. Hope Su Yang realizes soon. Just play it safe. Don't get fancy. Whoa, whoa. The Imperial Armor Eagle just moved. He summoned another soldier. What's going on? Is he crazy? There's newbie protection early on. Why waste resources summoning soldiers? What's the point of having so many troops in the safe zone? Does he think there are monsters in the safe zone? Warning to Dragon Nation contestant. Leaving safe zone. 7-day newbie protection ended. This is insane. He's crazy, leaving the safe zone on day 1. Does he want us dead? Why would he do this? We're all going to die because of him. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Everyone, calm down. Maybe Su Yang has his own plans. No matter how you look at it, giving up the 7-day safety period is extremely foolish.
It's suicidal.
All our previous hopes are gone. How could he do this? Steady. Relay my orders. The entire country is to enter Level 2 Disaster Emergency Response Mode. There are no mineral resources inside the safe zone. Leaving the safe zone is dangerous. But there's a chance to find resources. We can solve the energy problem. It's worth the risk. This place is really creepy. If I didn't have the Jade Armored Swiss, I wouldn't have the confidence to go deeper. It's already been almost an hour. He's coordinating with armored soldiers from other directions for a wide area search. Early resource structures shouldn't be too far from the main base. Makes defense easier. I spent all my command points summoning armored soldiers. If we can't find a mine, we're finished. We're burning through energy faster than expected. We need to speed up. The vegetation limits visibility to 5 meters. Search efficiency is low. No good news from the other directions either. This combat posture. I actually feel pretty safe. The only race that could organize such an ambush is probably the Tyrannid Swarm. Sounds like there's a lot of them. Killed a level 1 Tyrannid Stinger. Command points plus 20. First kill worldwide. Unlock the achievement First Blood. Command points plus 1000. Not good. Executed democracy with shame. Killed a level 1 Tyrannid Stinger. Command points plus 20 just now. That was a close call. Good thing the Armored Swiss are strong fighters. Killed a level 1 target. Killed a level 1 Tyrannid Stinger, plus 20 points. Good thing I brought 2 Armored Swiss. Survival odds in normal mode are nearly doubled. In battle mode, it's triple. Sprint mode increases speed by 5 times. Where do you think you're going? Killed a level 2 Tyrannid Brain Bug. Command points plus 100. Triggered event, Brave's Reward. Actually triggered an encouragement event. Pretty lucky. The Tyrannid Swarm doesn't seem as scary as I thought. Actually, it's that the Moon-Armored Swiss are too strong. The Zerg are highly mobile, using the thick forest for ambush. Only high-mobility units like the Moon-Armored Swiss can counter that. Killed the Tyrannids. Command point rewards from the swarm are huge. This lets us unlock tech faster. Also got a rare-grade biosignal fragment. Can be used to synthesize a detection device. Very important for the dense forest environment. And now it's been upgraded to a rare, precious item. A 2 versus 5 skirmish that lasted less than a minute. And the armor used up nearly 20% of its fuel. Need to find a carbon mine immediately. The Zerg win by numbers. The attacks that the armored Swiss just took on cost 32% of their armor value. If more Zerg show up, the outcome might be different. Based on the swarm's activity patterns, the hive may be nearby. We can't allow any insect nests near the base. The insect swarms get even more active at night, and could threaten both the main base and the steam water pump repairs. They need metallic copper. I don't have resources now. Finding a carbon source and destroying nests are both urgent. Only keeping 500 command points in reserve. The other 700 go to the armored regiment. More command points early on makes operations much more efficient. Except for 3 armored units on base defense. All remaining Swiss soldiers are deploying, conducting a sweep around the base perimeter and the combat zone. Carpet search. That's the usual approach for the Forbidden Zone. After a lord completes the main base build, that info becomes public. Understanding your opponents is key. After all, killing opponents in the Forbidden Zone gives better rewards than alliances. Killing a lord yields their resources and command points. There's also a bounty system. And ranking comes with item rewards. Most lords from different countries start out hostile. America has fewer historical eras to pick from, but is stronger overall. Great development potential. They've cleared 2 previous trials. This time the lord is also a hawk. General McThurklin is definitely a hardliner. They're all in one camp. Future strong opponents, the Bear Nation and the Gelatin Empire. The Gallic Rooster is in their camp too. These countries from their lords to their civilizations are all formidable. All formidable enemies. The Kakoban chicken was extremely aggressive during World War II's militarist era. In round 2, they wiped out 19 lords. Their lord now is an extreme militarist again. Hideki Tojo put them in the first lineup, topping the Vermilion ranking. This round is the toughest trial yet. The opponents are real-world leaders. The difficulty is way beyond expectations. But I've got the Great Chin behind me. I'm confident I'll win. I need to leverage my command points lead at the start, solve the energy issue ASAP, and set up a defense system. Time to show off the tech edge of Great Chin. Ladies and gentlemen, all Forbidden Zone lore data has been released. National media outlets are quickly gathering info and running clearance probability predictions. This Forbidden Zone trial is rated the highest quality and the most competitive one yet, while Suyang's Great Chin, according to international media, is rated the country with the lowest chance to clear the current trial. The Dragon Nation has run out of luck. It's time for our Bangzi Nation to step up. I hereby declare that the Kakoban Chicken Empire is now the new ruler of this land. The White Elephant Nation will take in refugees from the Dragon Nation for free. All women, children, and the elderly are welcome. Yeah, Su Yang's move is way too extreme. I don't even know how to argue. How can a Bronze Age civilization finish the handbrake task fastest? You guys who are just watching and mocking, my Dragon Nation will never fall. I believe Su Yang has his own reasons. His actions don't need your judgment. Qin Dynasty may be ancient, but the tech isn't inferior at all. All our soldiers have exoskeleton armor. Bakeiro, damn Dragon Nation people are about to die. And they still grab the first kill. Our plan is to outpace America and claim first rank for missing in action. These 1,000 copper jade points are critical at the start. Have we got concrete info on their army units yet? What's the deal with this Qin dynasty? Wasn't Qin an ancient nation from 1,000 years ago? And apparently connected to our ancestors somehow. But actual info still needs investigation. The intelligence on Dragon Nation's starting troops is really all over the place. Some mentions of exoskeletons and armor tech. 1,000-year-old relic, making exoskeleton armor out of bronze? I'd rather believe that kid has godlike strength and killed a bug himself. Don't try to fool me next time with fake intel. Forget those about to die losers. Order all troops to stand by. Once the Dragon Nation is destroyed, we land immediately and seize territory.
Taking the Dragon Nation's land is our first step to ruling.
Fortunately, the plants in the forest glow at night, so it's not harder to search. Still nothing. We've been searching non-stop for hours. The batch of Jade Armor Swiss fuel is running low. Their average is between 30% and 40%. Both my protector's levels have dropped below 20%. And that's after rationing. In a few hours, the first batch will lose power completely. Soldiers without power can't compete with the Zerg, even with backup standing by. The pressure is still huge. Finding carbon ore is way too hard. We'll definitely have to unlock carbon or tech later. Receiving swarm signals now. The Terran Zerg have a highly stratified social structure, ruled by the mother bug. The mother bug is in the hive. The brood chamber handles reproduction and relaying signals. It produces offspring and divides their roles. Stinger bugs handle plundering. Brain bugs are in charge of command and signal transmission. This fragment should be the brain bug signaling organ. When it moves, it means we've entered the mother bug's signal range. We can locate the hive by tracking signal fluctuations. Destroying the hive will eliminate dangers near the base. That'll help development. Soldiers spread out during night searches, and the swarm can take them out one by one. Troops must regroup and take the offensive. We've located a carbon deposit. The hive sits right below the carbon mine. After searching everywhere with no luck, we ended up finding it effortlessly. Just as the soldiers' power is about to run out, both the carbon deposit and the hive show up together. This battle will solve both the safety and energy crises. Other than a single entrance to the hive, there are 5 restructured squads lying in ambush. It's best to take out the squads quietly first. Then surround the entrance and advance. Slow down. Maintain stealth. There's still only 1 restructured squad on the ground. Lucky, there are no extra ground forces. The enemy is acting as planned. Energy is right ahead. But you've got to get past this first. Slay a level 1 Terran Stinger bug. Dominance increases by 20. Slay a level 1 Terran quadruple bug. Dominance increases by 20. Strategy succeeded. The narrow tunnel entrance limits the Zerg's numbers advantage. And these slaughtered bugs were the strongest Terran Zerg early on. Hold position. Don't rush in yet. Watch your armor value. Lost 43%. Long-range attack. Everyone withdraw from the tunnel entrance. The hive isn't very big. Its structure is simple. Should be a shelter from high heat. The smell. It's the creator of the Terran mother bugs swarm. Calling for help won't work. Slay a level 3 Terran mother bug. Dominance increases by 200. Hive cleared. Battle complete. Jade armor Swiss. We killed tons of Zerg with only minor armor losses, mostly thanks to their overwhelming combat strength. But the energy consumption is a glaring issue. Endurance isn't their strong suit. Obtained regular level 1 drops. Hive heart. Terran Zerg have marked this territory. We'll face more attacks now. But the energy issue is resolved. Time to focus all efforts on building the base. Accelerate the pace of scientific research and development. It's always a good thing, no matter when. Technology is closely linked to territory development and unit enhancements. Higher technology means better development and greater combat strength. Research tokens require dominance value and take time. Speeding up R&D is speeding up territory development. The abyss-staring Zerg increases the frequency of attacks on the territory. This is a negative event, but the defenses are solid. Zerg attacks are basically free dominance points. It's worth quickly planning base defenses. The Zerg dropped 1,420 dominance points. The Pest Exterminator achievement rewards 500 points. Total of 1,920 points. Adding what I had before. I now have over 4,000 dominance points. Gotta seize the chance to pull ahead of other lords. These carbon mines used to get ignored. Now they're life-saving resources. Only 2 mining machines for site selection. Must perfectly detect mining facilities. Great Chin heavy industry trait triggered. Mining machines are better than steam-powered mining machines. Heavy industry trait triggered again. What special effect does this steam-powered mining machine have? Just like other upgraded territory buildings? Bronze frame steam-powered. Successfully built steam-powered mining machine. Mining machine base output, 30 units of coal resources per day. Civilization trait bonus. Large-scale craftsmanship makes mining machines run efficiently. Adds 15 units to daily output. Mining machine after bonuses. 50 units of coal resources per day. As expected from Great Chin craftsmanship, just added 15 units of output. That's half the base output. Plus environmental bonuses. 50 units daily. And it's fully automatic. It saves a lot of labor. Elite Swiss guards resupply fuel once. Requires 1 unit of fuel and 1 unit of concentrated water. High-pressure water pump produces 100 units of water daily. 2 units of water compress into 1 unit of concentrated water. Daily output of concentrated water is also 50 units. 17 elite Swiss guards. 50 units in stock. Can support 3 rounds for the entire army's normal operations. Energy is definitely sufficient. Successfully built steam-powered mining machine. Live mining base. Base output, 50 units of food resources. Daily environmental bonuses. Abundant food resources nearby. Adds 20 units to daily output. Civilization trait bonus. Great Qin craftsmanship makes mining machines run efficiently. Adds 30 units to daily output. Mining machine after bonuses. 100 units of food resources. This speed of food extraction is not slow. On par with some modern civilizations. Great Qin civilization traits are tremendously effective. Early stage energy issues solved perfectly. Next, let the base development get on track. But in my situation, base defense has to be the priority. Already broke newbie protection early and got marked by the Zerg. Defensive planning needs to be thorough. The distance between the two? Elite Swiss guards walk normally for 10 minutes. 4 minutes at full speed. Still hard to arrive in time when attacked. Splitting defense in two places early wastes too much energy. Moving is the best choice. Many lords relocate after newbie protection expires. Choose more suitable territory. I broke protection early. I can pick a new site ahead of time. And stay one step ahead. After moving, build defense facilities. Each wall section is 3 meters high. 1 unit of stone per meter. Build a watchtower. 5 units of stone. According to current stone production, can build 100 meters of wall per day. Enclose a 25 by 25 meter square area. I estimate building footprint. Enclose a 50 by 50 meter square area. Build 4 watchtowers at the corners. In just over 2 days of live operations, the walls can be completed. Next, focus entirely on building base defenses. Let Great Qin rise in this forbidden land. New base divided into Lord area and production area. Build the Lord's mansion in the Lord area. Surround it with elite guard camp and barracks. Leave some empty space for future expansion. Production area has 2 steam-powered mining machines and a high-pressure pump. Also solid liquid resource warehouse and liquid compressor. Separate the 2 areas with walls. Can block out noise and dust. Technology is the #1 productive force. Technological level determines the strength of a civilization. Need to build the tech core ASAP. Research center detected. Established Great Qin heavy industry. Trait triggered again for heavy industry. Upgraded to Mosey 1000 machine tower. The name fits Great Qin's cultural features. Mosey was a pre-Qin thinker, scientist, and military strategist. Founder of the Mohis school. Naming the tech core after his 1000 mechanism art is fitting. This tower is about 5 meters tall. The tower base is wide and solid. The metal device at the tip spins like a globe. Bronze tower shines with a green-gray luster. Runs on steam power just like elite Swiss guards. Couldn't build before without fuel. Now coal mines are producing well. Supplying it is no issue. Aside from basic early buildings and tech. Everything else needs to be unlocked at 1000 machine tower panel. Main base level serves as the tech tree. Main axis building level is restricted by it. All structures unlockable at Lord's Mansion level 1 are built. Need to upgrade buildings or unlock new ones? Have to increase main base level first. 5 sub-axes below. Resources correspond to resource production facilities. Defense corresponds to defense facilities. Units correspond to unit buildings and soldiers. Technology covers science, tech, and hero branches. Main base level 3 needed to unlock. Can summon hero units after unlocking. Crucial for the later stages. China has many talented people. With their support, everything will go well. I bet you regret the beat. Not much upgradable for level 1 main base. Most of the tech tree is grayed out. Units and tech branches are interesting. Units are the main source of early combat strength. Upgrading is needed. Use the item Heart of the Hive. Shortens research time required. In 5 hours, soldiers can be upgraded. Improves steam conversion efficiency. Can reduce energy consumption. Endurance increased from 6 hours to 9 hours. Also enhances mobility. But dominance cost is high. Gotta choose you to upgrade. To develop territory, the Lord's Mansion must be upgraded. Lord's Hall has been opened. Within designated time, Lords can interact and communicate in the hall. Lord's Hall has opened. Not sure what other lords will say. I've unlocked 2 basic techs and built a small defense tower. Resources are a bit short on my side. Development is a bit slow. I heard Dragon Country's lord left the safe zone on day 1. How is it going now? Hope they're not wiped out by the Zerg already. Thanks for the concern. Not only did I solve the energy problem, I also cleared out a Zerg nest, preparing to upgrade the base. Forbidden Zone traditions begin on day 2. Lord's Hall serves as a public chat room, can share information, can also choose to send messages anonymously or with real names. Looks like everyone is cautious. No one's speaking. The more you say, the more trouble you get. I am officially quitting this trial, abandoning all resources, withdrawing from all competition. Hope a country can provide humanitarian rescue for me. First message is real name withdrawal. In competitions, people rarely give up. Even a vow to quit doesn't mean someone else will take you in. Keeping a foreign lord around is a hidden risk. Why did he give up? As long as you get me safely out of this area, I can provide full consent measures. Which area are you in? Toward my confidant. Same area as me. A damned place. No wonder you want to quit. 1,000 domination points. Not worth risking my life at the heart of the hive. The queen bug's corpse should have dissolved. The Zerg I encountered were just minions. I thought the heart of the hive was famous because previous lords were weak. But now it looks like even civilizations like England and Spain are awed by it. The Zerg want to escape after the fight. Why is my understanding so different from theirs? Turns out Qin Dynasty's basic units are just too strong. Both battles were won easily. If I used other units, my aggressive tactics would have gotten me killed early. I'll need to be careful against Zerg in the future. Strategically dismissive, tactically cautious. I also learned the combat power of Qin Swiss is top tier. Early Qin isn't weak. Future development is more favorable. Didn't the Dragon Country Lord claim the first kill achievement? How come the big shot hasn't said a word? I want to know where Dragon Country's birthplace is. He actually dared to break newbie protection on the first day. Isn't that a bit too bold? Looks like he got noticed after all. His starting point should be pretty safe, right? Even cold weapon soldiers dare to break newbie protection. Of course. Are you saying a bunch with knives are going to fight cannibals and Zerg? The clearer they see me, the better. It'll give me more room and time to develop. If I'm too flashy and get targeted, that's trouble. Breaking newbie protection is risky, but you gain more resources and develop faster. Since Dragonbone isn't wiped out, with the domination point bonuses, their current development is likely ahead of everyone. Su Youngjun is a smart person. Don't underestimate him. Those 2 old foxes are afraid I'll threaten them. Just 2 sentences changed the mood in the hall. They want other lords to target me, playing tricks in the Lord's Hall. I can't outplay them. But development is what matters. As long as I develop fast enough, with enough strength. So what if they unite against me? The Iron Cavalry of Qin isn't scared. Joint alliance against Qin. I'm using the remaining 300 domination points to summon more soldiers. Now I have 20 Imperial Swiss Guards. Chan Wu and Zhao Zhang are upgraded to level 2 Swiss now. Today, searching for food and copper ore. Food is essential for development. Before unlocking farming facilities, hunting is my only option. Copper ore is required for upgrading the Lord's Manor to level 2. Best to find this damned jungle before upgrading tomorrow. Find this cursed dense forest. Hurry up. Got advice from the England Lord. I regain courage to fight the Zerg. My pioneer infantry has 25 domination positions. That's considered a strong unit early on. But defense facilities are a headache. 20 soldiers mining only produce 30 units of stone per day. It'll take about 5 days to build city walls. This cursed dense forest. Why can others clear territory and grab handbrakes on day 1? But I have to chop down these damned mushrooms. Oh God. Please give me a simple starting point like Dragon Country. Plants in the dense forest are hard to cut through. Used to detour to save energy. Now, with carbon ore, I can spend energy. It saves time now. Energy's down to almost half. Other squads headed home for supplies. Chunwu, Zhaozhang, and I kept going deeper. After upgrading, Chunwu and Zhaozhang have strong endurance and mobility. Spending 300 domination points on upgrades was definitely worth it. Endurance is combat power too. Future battles will be longer. Soldiers can't head back midway. Come on, domination points are enough. Need to slowly strengthen the troops. Your Majesty? Found unknown footprints ahead. What kind of creature made these prints? Doesn't look like Zerg, nor ordinary wild animals. Could there be other species in the hive? What kind of footprints are these? They don't look like Zerg, and they don't look like normal wild animals. Could there be other species in the Zerg nest? The sounds are so dense. There must be a lot of creatures. Should we keep moving forward? Chunwu and Zhaozhang might not be enough to handle this. Retreat to the dense forest. Move quietly along the path. Are the Zerg herding animals? Their intelligence is way too high. I'm still hunting. But they've already started sustainable development. Seems like we won't run into any wild animals along the way. They've all been corralled here. We have to take this ranch. Today's hunt yielded little. If this goes on, there will be a food crisis. Food affects soldiers' combat power. We don't have farming skills in the early stage. A stable food source is critical. Taking this ranch. If we bring back animals, we can have our own ranch. This is too far from the base. The soldiers don't have enough energy. To take the ranch, we'll need at least a squad of 10 level 2 armored knights. Upgrading 8 armored knights requires 2,400 command points. Looks like I need to accumulate command points first.
Hello.
Run. Sir, hurry. The spine crawler is tracking us. It's using pheromones relayed by the overmind. The river can block them. We should be safer now. Man, this trip nearly cost me my life. I'm just an ordinary college student. Can't compare with the armored knights or the heavy zone. I need to get myself a suit of armor eventually. As a lord, I shouldn't be this reckless. But without scouting units, if I want to know the surroundings, I have to follow the troops. This adventure wasn't for nothing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have discovered the Zerg. The Zerg at this ranch are higher level than those near the base. Looks like the ranch's Zerg nest has both higher numbers and higher levels. The previous estimate of 10 level 2 armored knights might not be enough. Command points are still in short supply. Rest for 10 minutes. Get ready to return to base. Let's go back to the base. Live, 93 units. Wait until we have 200 units. Then we'll build the walls. The Lord's Manor is upgrading. Both building the city walls and handling the Zerg ranch can't be done anytime soon. All you can do is wait to recharge your energy. Continue exploring the outside. I'll rest for a bit. Welcome to the Forbidden Land Trial Dragon Kingdom official livestream. I bet all of you, like Yao, want to know how Su Yang got the first kill reward yesterday. Want to know the true combat power of the Qin Dynasty's starting unit. Want to know the base's current development status. No need to be anxious, everyone. All these questions will be answered as today's live coverage begins. You'll get your answers with the command point reward for first kill. Our territory is sure to develop faster than others. Maybe this time we'll really take off and win first place in the trial. Forget about everything else. I just want to watch Qin soldiers fight. Those armors are just so cool. The live stream has begun. Let's welcome our great hero, Su Yang. According to our analysis, Su Yang seems to be in deep sleep. What are you even analyzing for? I can hear him snoring. How can he sleep in the middle of the day? On vacation or something? Hurry and wake him up. After Su Yang got the first kill reward, we have new expectations for the Qin Dynasty's starting unit. It got everyone excited. Today we've gathered every expert we could to analyze Qin's opening. We hope to figure out the civilization traits of Qin. Maybe it'll help Su Yang at a crucial moment. That was a really nice nap. Current mining resource reserves. Can't support them going out exploring. Need to boost mining machine output. Only one mining machine per vein. Until we find a new vein, we can only increase the mining machine's efficiency. The main base will be upgraded tomorrow. Let's see if there are any solutions. Sir, you gained a lot today. Tell us about it. After a day of exploration, Your Majesty, we had a sizable harvest. As for food resources, from 2 rounds of exploration, we got enough meat for 2 days. If we ration it, we can stretch it to 3. Although we couldn't get food from the Zerg ranch for now, we can still manage for a bit. We also got command points. Today, there were 5 encounters with the Zerg, including Your Majesty's battle. All were won without losses. Our 3-person squads arrangement is very effective. Normally, if we send 5 to 6 squads, 2 nights fighting could injure 3. So usually 4 are sent, which cuts down on the number of squads and shrinks the exploration range. After a few waves of battles, we gained 1,120 command points in total. Without achievement rewards or large-scale battles, getting command points through skirmishes is really hard. I also extracted some info about the Zerg nests. Multi-species squads are produced by the mother nest. If there's a squad, there's a nest nearby. Based on fight locations and encounter numbers, we estimate 2 more nests are around the base. We have a rough direction figured out. We have to destroy the Zerg nests. Tomorrow morning, I'll lead the troops to attack. I know relics in the Forbidden's land are randomly scattered. Sometimes when a lord happens upon one, a relic quest triggers. Completing it gives you a relic. You might get weapons or supplies and such. But those quests are generally pretty hard. And the relic drop isn't tied to quest difficulty. Some lords risk their lives to finish a quest, but end up with lousy rewards. At least until the base is stable, I don't plan to try them. All in all, it's been a good day. Food, command points. And we found a ranch in Relic 2. It's just a shame we haven't found a copper mine clue yet. That'll slow down future upgrades. Our field of exploration is small right now. The armored knight's energy is limited. Plus, there are combat units. Not very good for scouting. If only we could unlock a scout unit. Here, Your Majesty. You actually found some aromatic leaves. No wonder you're descendants of An and Wang. Tomorrow morning, we'll head in this direction first. That's the second site. Alarm signal. Zerg. So many Zerg. Everyone, be alert. Everyone, be alert. Protect the mine first. Protect the mine first.
Damn it.
Close it, close it. Crap, the door's jammed. That Zerg could chop my head off in one swipe. 2 lifetimes of experience. You can't just run. You'll only get chased down and killed. I have to intimidate it. Make it afraid of me. Hey, try coming over here and I'll kill you. I underestimated the danger. But I wasn't wrong. There's no escaping. It'll cross these few meters in a blink. Is it over? Forgive me for being late to your rescue, Your Majesty. No worries, it's just a little bug. Mining machines first. Protect the mining machines. Everything else can stop working. The mining machines can never stop. Minerals are the fuel for our warriors. If they stop, we lose our combat power. And there's no way to repair them right now. We have to maintain an offensive stance. A higher level armored knight could handle this without a scratch. 2 spiny bugs can hold off attacks from more than 5 spiny bugs. They can only switch to a defensive stance. But the defensive stance can withstand a maximum of 4 spiny bugs. Sneak attacks from spitter bugs outside the area. Put the Swiss guards stationed here in a desperate situation. The armor took heavy damage. Some are on the verge of collapse. We can't go head to head. It's impossible to defeat the swarm up front. Switching to attack stance damages the armor. There's no copper ore right now. If the armor breaks, there's no way to repair it. Trading wound for wound is not an option. But we have no long-range counterattack capability. Spitterbugs keep making sneak attacks. So how do we break this stalemate? Now that Chunwu and Zhaozhang have arrived, let's go on an all-out offensive. This shows just how terrifying the Swiss Guard's armor can be. I can afford to make countless mistakes. But you can't make even a single one. The bug swarm is going all in with its entire force. If it were another Lord starting army, they probably would have been overrun by the first wave. 57 level 1 spiny bugs, 15 level 2 spitter bugs, 4 level 2 brain bugs. A total of 2,790 dominance points earned. Not a bad haul. But the problems in the territory have become obvious. The wall needs to be repaired as soon as possible. The live content should last until noon tomorrow. There are still units lacking long-range capabilities. Let's see what we unlock after upgrading the base. What troop types are unlocked at the level 2 barracks? The carbon mine machines are down 40% in efficiency. Stone mine machines down 50% in efficiency. Repairs also require copper resources. Swiss Guards jade armor also need copper to be repaired. We have to get copper, or as soon as possible. Oh right. We can trade through the Lord's Hall. Buying large amounts of copper ore available. Contact me if interested. I have copper ore here, but there are some extra conditions. What conditions? Lord Su Yang is a smart man. I'm curious to know your Dragon Kingdom's secret to keeping your troops pure. Young Master Su Yang must be a very charming man. Would you mind chatting privately for a more in-depth conversation? I also have something you need here. Looks like trading at the Lord's Hall won't work. We'll have to find another way. I need to prepare properly. Looks like there'll be more rumors about me again. Let me take a look. What is he up to? What exactly does this guy want? Isn't this person a little too naive? Aren't you afraid I won't keep my word? The Forbidden Land system allows any kind of fraud. I believe in the goodness within people. And I trust the character of people from the Dragon Kingdom. I like to hear that. So trust me, you won't lose out trading with me. Using half a day's time to build a good relationship with the Dragon Kingdom is well worth earning the First Blood achievement. Qin Dynasty must be powerful in some way. 600 dominance points. Is this a typo? Giving out 600 dominance points at the most crucial stage for development. Doesn't his territory need growth? That's half the starting dominance points of a regular lord. First deal is done. That's a good thing. Everyone should be happy about it. I wonder how much copper jade paper Lord Su Yang spent. Hope he's not too stingy. Wouldn't want him to embarrass our Greater East Asia's etiquette. Now the Dragon Kingdom and Galaiden aren't threats anymore. Exactly, their growth will definitely be affected. How is this even possible? A country I just doubted actually unlocked a level 2 base first. Not only did Baga Yalu steal First Blood, he also snapped up the base upgrade achievement. The Dragon Kingdom can't wait any longer. For the sake of the Emperor, break the newbie protection. Just traded for copper and immediately unlocked a level 2 base. I bet on the right horse. Picked a promising ally. But having to trade for a copper ore means the Dragon Kingdom may hit a plateau later. So young bro, you know we're good friends. The copper in my territory was always meant for you. God, I wish I could go too. Rongwo spawn point. These damn bugs and plants are driving me crazy. Looks so much grander now. What's important is the upgrade rewards. The civilization starting achievement gave 2,000 dominance points. That covers what I spent on copper, and I even have 1,400 left over, plus 2 extra steam miners and a steam water pump. Resource collection will be faster. Ballista towers can scout and attack from a distance. So many new technologies to unlock. Level 2 guard camp unlocks Qin Dynasty's armored crossbowmen. That covers the long-range weakness. Base upgrade is a huge deal. There are 2 bug nests nearby. Once there's enough copper ore, repair the armor and split up the forces into 2 groups. Take out the bug farm and the ruins. No rush for now. Unlock the metal detector for copper ore priority. Scout for copper mine-based defense. Once there's enough live footage, start building the wall in the afternoon. No need to worry about wall upgrades or defense towers for now. Level 2 territory residence unlocked. Development opportunity has arrived, but every step must be taken cautiously. Can't afford excessive resource consumption. Upgrading the 1,000 machine tower requires copper ore. Unlocking metal detection requires dominance points and time. Facility upgrades also need copper ore. Upgrading the armor battalion requires a lot of copper ore and dominance points. Copper ore is the biggest shortage right now. Upgrade the 1000 machine tower first. Unlock metal detection tech. Then upgrade armor battalion. Unlock crossbowmen. Increase production speed. Finally, handle base defenses. Just need the copper ore to arrive. Finally got Killading's copper ore. Each of you take a squad of 6. Head to the insect nest location predicted last night. Make the Zerg pay for it. Alright, all production units resume full operations. Since it's ancient prospecting technology, use the wisdom of our ancestors to find ores. Red monkey. Also unlocked special troop types. Finally can build city walls. With walls in place, the Zerg won't be able to attack directly anymore. But the walls are only 3 meters tall. It's a little low afraid that's not enough defense. Zerglings are already around 2 meters tall on average. Truly, the Great Wall of 10,000 miles. An ancestral miracle. The top width is now 2 meters, plus parapets, crenellations, and arrow slits. The watchtower has also been upgraded to a lookout pavilion. This defense is much stronger than a normal city wall. Majestic and imposing. Stands firm like a mountain. This is truly a Qin dynasty wall. The first emperor built the Great Wall. Controversial back then, but its merits last for generations. The walls are now complete. A total length of 200 meters, dividing the territory into a lord's area and a production area. Let's stick to the plan. There's still plenty of empty space. No need to expand before reaching base level 3. 2 mining machines and a high-pressure water pump are yet to be built. Need to find a new ore vein. This shallow ore vein migration technology. Wait until we find copper ore to use it. Now just waiting for England's 50 units of copper ore to unlock. Crossbowmen and scouts. They have entered the Zerg nest. Last night wiped out most of the Zerg's troops. With Changzhou and Zhaojiang leading, there should be no issue. The city walls are complete. New troop types will be unlocked soon. No fear of Zerg attack. Has the event upgraded or not? But that was expected. The Zerg have many types. There will surely be more trouble ahead. Need to keep developing new troop types. Let's return after unlocking crossbowmen and scouts this afternoon. No matter how many Zerg come, we're not afraid. The more that show up, the better. Easier to accumulate dominance points. Didn't expect that. Su Yang achieved 2-stage accomplishments in a row. If he copied the late Qing, they'd still be digging rocks right now. Qin dynasty is just too strong. Not always a good thing for generals to upgrade first. Su Yang keeps exploring outward, not focusing on base defense. Building walls early on is a huge project. Qin's productivity is low. No way it'll be finished today. Upgrading to level 2 main base. Zerg attacking becomes much more likely. Tonight he might face the swarm without walls. I think you're too pessimistic. Qin's strength has already surprised us a lot. Both tech level and troop strength. At least on par with medieval civilizations. With their productivity, there's a good chance they've already built the walls. Su Yang may seem reckless, but his logic is clear. He surely considered Zerg defense before upgrading. Even if the walls are built, there are issues. All civilizations use stone to build walls. Very basic. At 3 meters, it's not enough against the Zerg. The Zerg attacks are even more intense now. Level 1 walls can't withstand a large swarm. With walls, Su Yang entered within the walls. He's not a reckless guy. Wait, these are level 1 walls. How are they this luxurious? Civilization traits? Su Yang triggered the Qin civilization trait. Each civilization offers outstanding contributions in certain areas. The trait activates when a territory develops to a certain stage, providing buffs. The wall structure follows the ancient Great Wall. If not for predecessors building these walls, this trait wouldn't activate today. Su Yang restored the work of those who came before. With these walls, the Zerg can't get in. This seemingly beautiful forest hides unknown dangers. Direction of Zerg attack is unpredictable. This defensive setup should work. Southwest, northeast corners, pause the lookout. Mobile units line up immediately at the southern and eastern walls.
Defend.
Sir, we've spotted Zerg movement. Wait for the best moment. Fire. Instant kill. These crossbows are incredibly powerful. The killing power of crossbowmen is terrifying. One more wave will break the swarm. Zerg ranged units are here, take cover. Good thing the walls were upgraded. Otherwise we'd be in trouble. Sprayer Zerg split into 3 teams for rotating attacks. That's actually a smart tactic. But encountering our crossbowmen is your bad luck fire. These arrow slits are truly an innovation of our ancestors. They don't just block attacks. They also make it easier for a crossbowman to fire. Battle is wrapping up. Chan Wu and Zhao Zhang each take a squad outside. Hunt down the remaining Zerg. Dominance points. 6,781 after this defense. Earned nearly 6,000 dominance points. That's 6 times more than most lords. Level 2 base and level 2 abyss gaze effects are awesome. Abyss gaze is a total buff. Unlock shallow or vein migration technology first. Ideal for focusing defense early on. Once we find our veins tomorrow, we can use it. Then upgrade troop types. Food consumption increases after adding crossbowmen. Level 1 armor battalion. Switzerland can't reach the Zerg pastures. All troops upgrade to level 2. These mass upgrades are so satisfying. The army is stronger, but backup supplies aren't enough. Only 1 coal mine in the territory. Mining machines' fuel production can't meet army demands. Crossbowmen have run out of bolts. And there's no copper or resupply? Have to count on the red monkey finding a new vein tomorrow. Making a Fuguo not ally with Migu is hard, but it's easy to stop them from selling oil to Longuo. If Longuo suffers another disaster, it's over. I can get large territories by dealing with Pengwo. Su Yang is too unpredictable. Restrain oil supply. Let's see how he develops. Continue the fight. The spirit of Bushido. My civilization trait is Pengwo. It lets my soldiers maintain high combat power. This time, I'll definitely rank number 1 in exploration. A Fuguo found oil. We Americans have the most firepower. Once Xiu arrives at the munitions factory, startup top rankings in both areas will be mine. Oil unlocked. All non-modern civilizations are out, Longo included. Forbidden's trials have too many uncontrollable factors. I just need to stay on my own pace. Qin's potential is hardly weak. They found ores this fast? 2 coal deposits. No copper ore. But finding coal this quickly is pretty good. With this, exploration will be much faster. Upgrade successful. Production increased by 10 units. Production is now 10 units above previous. Current territory production can handle the consumption. The distance they scouted is twice as far as my previous max. Still no copper ore after going this far? Zerg Nest Heart is resource poor. Not much copper ore available. Can't be so unlucky there's no copper ore in the whole area, right? If we can't find the base, development would stall. No need to worry about what hasn't happened yet. Focus on doing our best now. Priority is to take the Zerg pastures, so the food issue is solved. New troops are joining in. Food's running out soon. If we don't take the territory today, we'll face a food crisis. Armor and Swiss troops are both at level 2, and crossbowmen squads are attacking. Army is ready. Just lacking energy and bolts for crossbowmen now. Both mining machines are operating at the same time. By noon, soldiers can be recharged. But it's hard to solve the issue with crossbowmen's ammo. Half the crossbowmen have run out of ammo. We can only distribute it evenly for now. Let the 10 crossbowmen with enough arrows go out with the team. After capturing the heavy cruiser ranch, what about the ammo? Ask Gelatin. Buying copper mines isn't realistic. He's definitely busy forming an alliance with a Fuguo. We've discovered both coal and copper mines again. Large-scale mudslides have occurred across Jiangdong province. Several newly built roads have collapsed. Rescue convoys are blocked. Due to issues with resource transportation, many power plants in Donghai province have shut down. There's been widespread power outages. Food reserves are running low. The typhoon has affected crop production nationwide. Airlifts are being used to deliver supplies to the 4 southeastern provinces. The impact of natural disasters continues endlessly. Longo is truly struggling right now. How much longer is Forbidden Zone live? The Japanese Navy fleet has assembled along our southeast coast. They're just waiting for our natural disasters to overwhelm us, so they can seize territory at the right moment. But Longuo is in no shape to launch a war now. Everyone, gather in the conference room. Handle the accident after the live stream ends. The newly unlocked Qin Imperial Armor crossbowmen look really powerful. There are already 4 mining machines. Territory development is on track. Looks like we held off the Zerg attack yesterday. We have to defend against the massive resurgence in 3 days. Plus, we need to participate in the territory ranking and aim for a good spot. Keep it up, kid. Copper mines have finally appeared. All the issues hampering territory development can be solved now. Although copper mine output isn't as high as coal mines, this is a major breakthrough. Crossbowman ammo and facility upgrades won't be a problem anymore. New technology unlocked again. 1 defense, 2 troop types. Upgrading the sonic detector lets us spot Zerg earlier. Crossbowman upgrades boost firepower. Afterward, we can map the area. All are very useful, but we're out of command points. We'll research when needed. The Swarm Ranch is a strategic point for the Zerg. Things may be even more complicated since last recon. I have to personally lay out tactics. At this time, mobilizing almost all forces is risky. But we must take risks to rank first in exploration. The top-ranking decoder card can reduce the risk of relic missions. Getting relic rewards early is key to maintaining our lead. A squad, 3 Swiss units and 3 crossbowmen. 5 squads advancing in an arc formation. Something's off. Defense at the ranch hasn't even been strengthened since last time. It hasn't improved at all. Really strange. I thought after being discovered last time, the Zerg would bolster their defenses. Well, we're here now. We can't leave empty-handed. Plus, Qin soldiers can handle unexpected threats. It's getting late. No time left to hesitate. Split off a 6-member squad for action. Go target the Zerg ground units. The other 4 squads combine into a larger unit. 12 Imperial Swiss surround the cave entrance. 12 Imperial crossbowmen provide support from the rear. The brain bug sent a signal. Why is the hive silent? Where are the strange bugs? It's impossible they all died outside the base. If something's off, there's a reason. We'll explore the cave afterward. Your Majesty, there's something underground. Turns out it's a trap. The cave entrance is bait. After we surrounded the cave entrance, this monster broke ground from the rear, forming a pincer movement. Priority is to take down that monster. Retreat, don't let them encircle us. 2-sided formation. Hold the cave entrance. It's critical to hold the cave entrance at all costs. Although the Zerg's tactics surprised us, there's still a gap in sheer strength. At this rate, we just need to hold out until crossbowmen reload their arrows. Then we'll reverse the situation on the battlefield. But the biggest variable now is that huge lizard-like monster. Its appearance will absolutely put extreme pressure on our defenses. The 3rd wave of Zerg has arrived. Our troops will be even more spread out. The Zerg have more numbers. If this continues, we'll face an increasingly disadvantageous situation. We must deal with the biggest variable on the battlefield first. Chanwu Zhaozhang. Eliminate them.
Yes.
Block him, don't let him in. Frontline manpower is insufficient. Split off half the crossbowmen. Have them fill the gap up front. Killed a Tier 1 Terran Stinger bug squad. Command points plus 200. Killed a Tier 2 Terran Flying Bug Squad. Command points plus 300. Killed Tier 3 Venom Fang Moses. Command points plus 300. Killed a Tier 2 Yugu Dragon Creek. Command points plus 200. Successfully repelled 3 waves of Zerg attacks. Command points plus 3,000. Battle ended. We're entering the hive. This tunnel is twice as wide as before. Could it be that the strange bugs have leveled up? The hive structure and size will also increase. The main tunnel is also twice as large. This queen bug is bigger than before and has dark purple markings. This could be an egg of the giant burrowing bug. Queen upgrades allow her to produce more eggs and cultivate new bug species. The hive scope will also expand. Is the Zerg faction also developing and expanding territory? Are humans the only participants in the Forbidden Zone trial? Kill them. Level 6 Queen Bug. 3 levels higher than before. A single queen unlocks new achievements and events. Previously, it took destroying 2 hives to level up. That's the skull from the giant burrowing bug. Another new technology acquired. Looks like it's defensive-oriented. This armored plate should have high defense. But we can't research it right now. We might need to upgrade the Kanki Tower. The sun's gone down. We have to get back to the territory quickly. Abyssal Gaze has reached level 3. Both on the road and in the territory we could be attacked by swarms. Shouldn't have killed the queen bug tonight. Way too dangerous. Let's prepare defenses first. A swarm attack could happen anytime. These sheep are enough food for a month. Problem solved. This battle was risky. But the haul was substantial. First, check command points. Defeating enemies earned 3,960 points, plus 2,000 points from achievements. Total is 5,960 points. A bit less than last time defending the hive. But this was just one hive. Shows that a level 6 queen's hive is much higher grade. Next are items. Acquired 2 rare grade items. Rare grade hive heart speeds up construction. Saves even more time than basic grade. And the burrow. The bone dropped by the giant burrowing bug must be special. Most importantly, the food issue has been solved. But we've also found a hidden risk. Soldiers are weak against high-power single elite monsters. One giant burrowing bug almost turned the fight around. Cost us 15 soldiers, and lost 4 just to take it down. If there are more, or even stronger elite monsters appear, having only Imperial armor soldiers will be tough. The territory may need hero-level units. Kanki Tower manages 5 major branches. Hero branch unlocks with level 3 main base. Hero units are split into military, logistics, and scientific categories. Qin Dynasty heroes are combat commanders. Very strong in solo combat. With the Jade armor, it's like adding wings to a tiger. Now, at Abyssal Stair level 3, the Zerg's offensive begins. Elite units can be summoned. Hero units require upgrading the main base to level 3 first. Upgrading the level 3 main base is much stricter than level 2. Aside from dominance points, you'll also need coal and copper or resources. Current coal stock, 32 units. Production, 110 units per day. Soldiers defend at night, but don't work during the day. Net daily output, 50 units. By nightfall on day 6, I can gather 100 units. If I don't send soldiers out for the next 2 days, I can save up coal. And since the territory's Zerg swarm is wounded, the returns on expeditions are low. Defending actually earns enough dominance points. Currently, the essence resource stock is 132 units. Production, 100 units per day. It can all be collected before noon tomorrow. The key is only 13 units of copper ore in stock. Production, 50 units per day. Ideally, I'll have 100 units by nightfall on day 6. But that's not realistic. Building 4 crossbow turrets for defending the sacred pillar takes 40 units. Copper ore maintenance costs 2 units per day. Crossbowmen require at least 40 units for arrow resupply. Facility and armor maintenance may take 10 units. Upgrading the copper mine machine is a must. This is the first upgraded mining machine in the territory. The machine's base doubles in size. The jackhammer becomes bigger. Production goes from 50 units up to 75 units. Before nightfall on day 7, around 200 units can be generated. After subtracting consumption, an estimated 100 units will remain. Resource use must be careful in these 2 days. With a rare grade Zerg nest heart, building upgrade times can be shortened. The level 3 mansion upgrade takes 2 days. I can use it to finish a solid defense right away. Hero units can be unlocked in 2 days. Then I can compete for the Lord rankings. If I take both first places, That's 4,000 dominance points in the end. That's not hard for me. Early ranking rewards are important. Every lord wants to seize the opportunity. So everyone is cautious with their words now. These two ranking systems make the competition obvious. They thought everything was just a numbers game. But this size really surprised them. This gelatin lord sure knows a lot about Zerg nests. He hasn't left the newbie protection zone yet. Facing low-level Zerg nests, do as Lord Gelatin suggests, and you should be able to hold the defense. He has to overcome his fear. After one night, copper ore stock reached 42 units. But I'm up against a level 3 Zerg nest. Tonight, there might be an elite tyrannic behemoth. I need to reinforce defenses. Wow. Until hero units are available, the ballista has to do the job. It's too risky to use the Jade Guard squad against tyrannic behemoths, and it would weaken defenses elsewhere. Every part of this ballista is the crystallization of ancestral wisdom. With it around, I'm not afraid of any tyrannic monster. With a tyrannic behemoth joining the battle, there might be bugs flooding into the base. I'll have to summon more Jade armor units. Swiss is guarding the inner city. Base defenses and personnel allocations are all set. Just waiting for nightfall. Didn't expect to see a race with both numbers and outstanding quality. Battling the Zerg inside the nest. It's too dangerous. God bless. USAV 10 units of oil. From now on, America is about to leave the other countries behind. Long live the Emperor. Gained another 460 copper jade points. Unlocked 50 island traits. After all, they can't hurt us. Top exploration rank is definitely mine. Took down Jamaica. Forged an alliance with the Fugu. Obtained oil. No one can stop the Great Dongduin. Your Majesty. Recorded the location of the mineral vein. If I secure the top spot in the development ranking, I'll be able to use the reward mining machine. Many factors affect the development ranking, but it's still important to go for first place rewards. It's too important. Your Majesty. Something is happening underground. Are they here? All troops on alert. Southeast and southwest directions. Rotate the ballistae. Archers, fire, and mobile units support the southeast and southwest. North City Wall. Attack. Earned 5,300 domination points from an all-night battle. Plus what I had before. Now has 8,660 points. With this many domination points, I can further strengthen the army. This upgrade unlocks sonic detectors and terrain mapping. Although we defended successfully tonight, the territory was still breached by giant bugs. Need a way to detect them sooner. The sonic detector can monitor insect swarm activity, can counter the Zerg stealth tactics. Giant bugs are hard to spot with the naked eye. Once this detector is fused with biofragments, it can accurately locate the swarms, assist the ballistas in sniping, and can also break their stealth tactics. The Zerg are highly intelligent. They communicate and evolve. But with the detector, their stealth is useless. Unlock terrain mapping. Now, scout intel is inaccurate. With the unlock, battlefield control improves. Fine mechanical structures. Though they enhance troop strength, they are resource intensive. Wait for hero units to appear before unlocking. Currently 1 regular and 1 rare class left. Heart of the Hive. Only 1 night left until the massive hive attack. What will happen then? Spent 10 units of copper or to build a sonic detector. Detection range is about 5 kilometers. Turns out the detector first records safe sounds. It alarms if unfamiliar sounds are detected. After fusing with biofragments, it can precisely pick up Zerg audio. With this and the ballista towers, giant bugs will never penetrate our territory again. Gelatin found oil, cooperating with various nations. Modern industrial civilization is developing without limits. The gap is about to widen again. I was hoping Suyang could place, but now the Qin-Tech shortfall is exposed. How will we compete with the Republic's future? It's unexpected. This battle ended so quickly. Compared to the previous day, the hive was much smaller. There were still 2 giant bugs leading the attack, but there were way fewer spitters and brain bugs. The moment the giants were detected, we synchronized intel. The giant bugs appeared in the northwest direction. Copy that. Conserve bolts. Let crossbowmen only handle the back spray lines. All charging spitters were trapped at the city wall base. Let the Royal Swiss Guards handle them with swords. This battle brought 3,800 more domination points to our territory. Currently at a total of 10,860 points. We'll reallocate after summoning the hero unit. Also obtained a giant duck bone. Dropped from a giant bug. We'll definitely unlock research later. Apart from upgrading copper mine to level 3, main base conditions are all met. With the conservation strategy, copper mine will meet requirements by tomorrow afternoon. Just waiting for the hero unit summon time. A close neighbor is better than a distant relative. The Spanish lord is a college student. One more ally means more intel. His civilization also has potential. If this info is true, this person broke rookie Hive Heart ahead of time, protecting their own civilization, had units to directly battle the Zerg early game. Even I wouldn't dare be that bold. US units also fought Zerg in jungle early game. All suffered heavy losses. This person has guts. And strong civilization combat power. Will definitely be a major threat in the future. Who could it be? Which civilization? This kind of hidden threat is the worst. If the intel is true, the opponent might have one of the strongest early game elite units. Hive Heart gives generous rewards. If they know how to wipe out Zerg, the exploration ranking will be. In danger, which country is it? Bear country? America? This competition is fierce. Continue exploring outward. No return before sunset. This anonymous message has a big impact. A civilization capable of countering the Zerg in early game has emerged. Being anonymous will cause panic and suspicion, influences alliances or hostilities. I'm closely connected with the Spanish lord. If the anonymous lord helps him, that puts us on the same side. I can make contact in the future. Despite setbacks with gelatin, I have my own alliance network. Unfortunately, after oil discovery, some allies will be eliminated. Other countries like Dragon Nation will soar with oil, but they're still mining copper. No chance to catch up. Let them judge the truth of the intel. I need to focus on territory defense. I'll be able to build level 3 mainframe by evening. Summon hero-grade units. Improve territorial strength. This is the atmosphere of the Day of Descent. Truly intense. Upgrade. Perfect to shorten the time. Directly upgraded to rare class instantly. These items are really handy. Could it be for housing hero units? Maybe hero units don't count as troops. Need a separate room. If the iron is real, the territory is entering the Iron Age. Qin is really powerful against Tunjin. Entering the Iron Age. We'll definitely develop more amazing tech. Foundry and Astrological Tower. Command platform can also summon hero units. For now, I can only choose one of 3. Tiangong represents ancient scientists and inventors. Foundry is a large-scale factory. These hero buildings can summon hero units and provide development strategies. National Heavy Apparatus can reduce research and construction time. Saves time massively in mid to late game. Plus, Foundry offers weapon R&D and has royal armor manufacturing capabilities. But now's not the time to think about this. Astrological Tower helps gather resources, can forecast special resource info, and improve resource quality. That's also a powerful effect. If there wasn't a need for battle power, it'd be really hard to choose. Dominion strategy increases kill domination points. Simple. Brutal and boosts early game domination income. Garrison battles. Tiangong provides equipment. Kiswo increases resources. Combine all 3 and Qin becomes a conquest machine. Intel after the fact shows. Tonight the insect tide included new powerful Zerg units. Tiangong and Kiswo focus on development and logistics. Only the General's Mansion brings timely combat power. Just like the level 3 Lord's Manor, General's Mansion exterior is built from copper and iron. It's twice as big as the Royal Guard silver. Wonder what kind of general will be summoned. Li Shen and Meng Tian turns out they're Qin's 2 famous generals. The command value required to summon Li Xin. I just have enough right now. Li Xin greets your majesty. That roar truly gives off the aura of an ancient general. This jade armor is not only bigger, the upgraded material also covers more area. The steam-powered device has also improved. As expected of a hero-class unit. General, do you know your mission? Expand the territory. Drive out the aliens. Restore the prestige of Great Qin. General's armor, weapons, and skills. Plus energy and maintenance consumption. It's definitely more complex than regular units. Commander-level unit. Its individual and team enhancements are both impressive. The insect swarm is coming. First, arrange all units. We currently have 50 soldiers, 30 level 2 armor guards, 20 Great Qin armored crossbowmen. General Li, you'll serve as a mobile support unit afterward. I accept the order. The swarm is about to arrive. From now on, the sonar recon panel is our eyes. Sync location information to the crossbowmen. The swarm is here. All troops, form up. 6 giant insects in total. Didn't expect the night of arrival would be so much more intense. Previously, there were at most 2 giant insects. Now 6 appeared together. 1 city wall. There are only 2 ballista towers capable of sniping giant insects. With the reload time counted, we can only intercept a maximum of 4 giant insects. This means absolutely 2 giant insects will break through the defense and enter the territory.
Tonight,
Warriors must face 2 or even 3 fronts of battle. Now we rely on Li Xing's strength, whether he can quickly deal with the invading giant insects. Only by quickly eliminating them, blocking the entrance, can we prevent them from entering the territory and dispersing our forces if nothing unexpected happens. Tonight's battle outcome will depend on the performance of both sides' elite forces. Never expected that on the night of arrival there would be such troublesome black fog, even though we're already prepared for defense. And we've got info on the bug swarm ahead of time. But only facing these natural predators. Do you truly understand what pressure means? That rotten stench is like the breath of death. And the insect chirping like a call from hell. Spanish active infantry are armed with blunderbuss rifles. Their effective range is 150 to 100 meters. If they shoot beyond that, their killing power drops dramatically, and blunderbusses take a long time to reload. That makes my room for error very small. Whether we survive tonight's crisis, all depends on my command timing. Whatever, let's go. God bless us, go! Jean Rendreau. The recent barrage has injured them, but failed to finish them off. The power of scatterguns and lead bullets can't deliver a direct kill. Spitters keep firing. Fix bayonets and defend the wall to the death. Normal Zerg are like paper in front of the women. As long as you hit a vital spot, it's an instant kill. Everyone follow my orders. I'll update you all on the Zerg's position. The black mist only blocks our sight, but can't hide the sound the swarm makes. Plus, we have sonic detectors. The black mist hardly affects us at all. But tonight's focus isn't the Tier 4 south up front. It's those 6 giant burrowers. Everyone, stay alert. The hive is gradually moving closer to the north wall. The burrowers are in ballista tower firing range, sinking the positions of all 6 burrowers now. Ballista towers, stand by for orders. Fire inward from both flanks. Fire. Launch. Reloading is too rigid. Perfect kill. Ballista towers have just taken out 2 more burrowers. All soldiers, listen up. Form ranks to meet the enemy. The 6-meter-high reinforced walls stand tall like mountains between the hive and our troops. If the swarm wants to scale the wall, they need to stack 3 or 4 Tier 4 units. In other words, due to the wall's limitation, no matter how big the swarm is, only a quarter can actually join the fight. And every time the crossbowmen finish reloading and start a new volley, those stepping stones get shot to pieces. As long as the armored Qin elite and crossbowmen have enough power and ammo, no matter how many troops the Zerg throw in, they can't break into our territory from the front. But that's not their only method. Can Li Xin hold the line? This fight is absolutely breathtaking. If the armored troops were sent to deal with a single burrower, it'd take at least 10 warriors. But Li Xin took out 2 burrowers in just 10 seconds. Is this the power of a hero-class unit? No wonder it took 10,000 command points. To summon him, he's insanely strong. Once the burrowers are handled, the battle is basically over. Next step is simple. What is that? It's the one mentioned in the Chiffing unit intel. It can attack from that far away. The Zerg can pass through the corrosive fluid unharmed. If we let that engineering unit keep striking, our defense pressure will skyrocket. We need to set up a sniper team. 6 elite armored warriors are now the sniper team. Ready and assembled. Rest easy, Your Majesty. We will present the enemy commander's head to you. Open the gates. Abandon the walls. Fall back to the 2 gaps. Alert troops on the other 3 walls. Tell everyone to concentrate on the north side. Defend with everything we've got. Survivors, follow me to battle. Battle formation. Let our courage intimidate them. The Suking clan guards the journey ahead. Thank goodness we summoned Li Xin before this dissension night. Otherwise, dealing with that Terran Slayer would be a nightmare. It's no wonder Dissension Night has the highest death rate. Their offensive is insanely fierce. Didn't expect the Zerg's new unit would be a siege type. Future battles will get more complicated. And the Zerg will get even trickier. Gotta hurry and upgrade. Luckily, I followed the anonymous pro's advice to kill the brain bugs first. Otherwise, we definitely wouldn't have made it through. These Zerg are just terrifying. 19 soldiers lost tonight. Took out 26 spitters. And 5 brain bugs. For every 3 Zerg killed, we lose 2 soldiers. The heart of the swarm difficulty is no joke. Wonder if that pro can survive Dissension Night over there. There were over 400 spitters and jetline bugs. Earned a total of 19,650 command points this battle. Hey, because we have the rule the realm strategy, we get an extra 20% boost. This battle alone netted 20,000 command points. This offensive strategy combined with our strong force is just insane. As our power grows, this strategy's effect will be even scarier. And with Li Xin as our commander, sniping the Terran Slayer would have been a disaster without Li Xin. Beating tonight's level would have been brutal. We only have a few troops left. And even with their armor corroded, no one's died. If our loss rate was calculated, it'd be shockingly high. From entering the Forbidden Zone till now, 0 troops killed. That number is just insane. Other lords in safe zones can also keep 0 casualties. But how come I didn't earn any achievements? Settling your results now. Speak of the devil. So many achievement rewards. Excluding the achievements from kills, just got another 6,000 points. Almost hit 30,000 command points total. What a haul! This fight revealed 2 problems. Takes too long for crossbowmen to reload, and not enough armored troops. Gotta fix these 2 issues first. 1,500 command points is dirt cheap. 400 command points. That's cheap. Super cheap. Max out everything in one go. That's the luxury of having lots of command points. So much, it's impossible to use it all up. Apart from units, most upgrades in the territory lack resources. Mining rigs and walls all need iron. Even the new buildings at the level 3 main base need iron. To find iron mines, you have to get prospecting tech from the Kanji Tower. But that requires the Kanji Tower to reach level 3 first. And level 3 Kanji Tower also needs iron. Such a hassle. Either you get lucky and find some iron, or you buy it. I hate gambling on luck. Let's just buy it. I've got command points to spare. Keep 1 for future iron mining. Another for boosting copper production. Warriors fighting for the Emperor. May your souls rest in peace. 6,360 command points. 6,000 points in a single dissension night. Other than me, the Panji Empire. Who else can manage that? By then, every nation will be trampled by the Foot Basin Empire. Tomorrow's development rankings. America can definitely take first. Top rank gets 2 extra mining rigs as a reward. Production will be even faster. True strength in war is national power. Fighting early doesn't mean much. Once the arms factory is up, with endless resources and advanced military tech, America will crush any opposing nation. So boring. I guess my allies are still too weak. Lord Longuo from the Dragon Nation made it through Dissension Night. Didn't contribute many development points, but still counts as an ally. Wait a sec, wasn't the Dragon Nation trading copper a few days ago? How are they trading iron today? Their development speed is incredible. Current market average, 100 units of iron goes for around 700 to 800 command points. So 200 units would be about 1,500 command points. For gelatin, iron isn't scarce. The usual ally price is 100 iron units for 500 command points. But now many allies have lost contact. Insufficient dominion points. Progress is slow. Should we ask Dragon Nation for a bit more? Dragon Nation's lord has delivered 1,500 dominion points. Still ended up paying the original price. Looks like Su Yang believes in mutually beneficial principles just like I do. Elimination list released. The night of arrival is over. Welcome to the second week, everyone. The Lord Hole has been unlocked. Within the designated time frame, lords can communicate with each other in the hall. They actually wiped out 13 countries in one go. This night of arrival was truly brutal. There are many unpredictable variables this time. The danger level is extremely high. Really grateful for the info from the big shot. If I hadn't regained my confidence, I would absolutely be on the list. The Spanish lord actually survived. I thought the black fog would leave him hopeless, causing the territory to be destroyed. Glad he made it through. Can slowly clear the bug nest over time. The dense forest is huge. Maybe there's something good around his territory. Week 1 Lord Rankings. Starting now, Exploration Rankings. My biggest threat is the Jap chicken. And the big Jap chicken. The Gallic rooster. As for Black Eagle, I feel confident. Development rankings are more worrisome. Once oil appears, tech-heavy countries will definitely develop fast. You drank so much sweat and water you're hallucinating. This time it's our turn for the Korean warrior to step up. The Hat Nation's soldiers are indeed fierce, but they're still a bit lacking in brains. Taking the third spot. Who will be second? How could that possibly be? How could anyone surpass me in exploration ranking? Well, the Japanese warriors have been fighting non-stop for 4 days. Bakayaru, without the first place, can't get the decryption card. Can't establish trade. Can't get oil from Afghanistan. This will severely impact Japan's development. Who exactly is it? Who snatched Japan's first place away? The biggest rival is already out. Now I can truly pocket the first place. Oh, my first place is in Japan. Someone's even stronger than them. 10,000 Dominion points and the Pioneer buff have already arrived. Most importantly, this decryption card. It's a key early game item. It will have unpredictable effects on territory development. All the effort this week paid off, after surviving so many near-death battles. Next up are the development rankings. If I rank, that would be the best outcome. Our relationship, you know what I mean. The people of the White Elephant will always stand with Dragon Country. This first place can go to any country.
It could even go to America.
But it's the one thing that can't go to Dragon Country. This is the last thing I want to see. This time, the Forbidden's land went dark. Besides surviving smoothly, one major goal is to suppress the Dragon Country Lord. Prevent Dragon Country from getting resources from the Forbidden's land, or even cause a total collapse under the natural disasters. Only then can we help the Foot Basin Army enter Dragon Country in reality. The worst thing isn't losing first place. It's Dragon Country taking first. Not only did we fail to suppress them, we ended up being suppressed instead. Just you wait. Dragon Bone Crispy Lamb. Dragon Fruit again, always Dragon Fruit. Whenever you ignore him, he pops up with something big. From breaking out of newbie protection, to taking first place in exploration ranking. Every stage's vital resources, they've pretty much taken all of them. Once or twice, maybe it's luck and coincidence. But repeated success means real skill. Apart from being first out of newbie protection and simple landing factors, their troops' early strength is definitely top tier. Bronze Age combat power can actually compare to modern civilization Qin. What kind of dynasty is this really? Who gets first in exploration ranking? To me, it doesn't really matter much. Compared to exploration, development ranking is America's strong suit. Decrypt cards only work at ruins and other special places. Those aren't easy to find this early on. In comparison, the 2 mining machines as a reward are much better than a vague decrypt card. In terms of troops, tech progression may lag at first, so they can be overtaken for a while. But in development, no one can shake America's #1 spot. In theory, with oil resources in hand, America's development should be very fast. Add in their core status in major alliances. Their allied forces should also be strong. Even so, still only 3rd place. Are the top 2 really possible to surpass? After all, it's likely only me has reached a level 3 main base. Plus, after entering the Iron Age, Qin's tech score will also rise. From this point of view, maybe it really can compete with modern civilizations. Never mind 1st place. Even 2nd is a big win. 2nd place is gilleting. That surprised me a bit. But thinking about it, it makes sense. Gilleting in the Victorian era was the country that started the Industrial Revolution. Their early industrial level is extremely high. You can see that in their resource production speed. With Elizabeth as well, who's been actively pursuing diplomatic strategies, combining tech and ally points. It's not unreasonable to get 2nd place. Allies ranking is a good thing. It further strengthens the alliance. Now, who will be the last remaining country? If they take 1st place too, then the 1st week of the trial can be considered a perfect ending. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Truly well deserved. How could it be Dragon Country? They can play some tricks, but they're basically done for. They actually won 1st place on both rankings. Even though I hoped for this, I never thought they'd win 2 first places so smoothly. 2 rewards totaling 25,000 domination points. A pioneer buff and a go-getter buff. 2 mining machines and a ruined decrypt card. With these resources, territory development will reach a whole new level. More importantly, they have the right to materialize resources, which can immediately ease Dragon Country's current crisis, saving the people from disaster. Negotiations failed to get oil or seize the initiative. How could I possibly rank among the lords now? Yet I managed to step over America for 2nd place. Did the system make a mistake? No, Dragon Country is just that strong. They took 1st place. As an ally, I got a large ally score bonus. That's how I ranked in development. But how did Su Yang get 2nd, and even beat 1st with a Bronze Age civilization? Just how strong is Dragon Country? This is all nonsense. They're just seeking alliances to curry favor. It's about the quality of allies, not quantity. These types of opportunists aren't genuine. Foot Basin wants to trade for a decrypt card. Did they find a ruin? Or is there another motive? Foot Basin is really cunning. They probably wanted to get 1st in exploration for the decrypt. But I messed up their plans, so now they want to trade. Looks like the decrypt card is extremely important to them. Too much going on. No energy to bother with this right now. First, assign the production facilities. Then research new level 3 base buildings and how to use dominance points. And don't forget the decrypt card. Right, first materialize the resources into reality. Trying to scam me? Not a chance. System statistics. Resources produced and acquired by the territory in 1 week. Materialize into reality. 100-fold materialization can meet 1 city-level municipal demand for a year. Choose an industrial city in the disaster-stricken Southeast province to restore it. That'll benefit the surrounding area. Next, consider upgrading the territory. With level 3 bases, troop, and tech upgrades complete, the territory can reach another level. Large sections of Jiangnan province roadways have been cleared. Multiple thermal power plants restored, and large amounts of supplies appeared out of nowhere. Huge resource contribution. Is this for real? Wasn't America always securely #1 in development? But aside from winning first place, there's no other way to make such a huge contribution right now. Su Yang snatched first place from the Americans. Is that even possible? First in both rankings. My God, I can't believe my luck. First on both leaderboards. And did it by beating both America and Foot Basin, top of both rankings. Nice job, Su Yang. Su Yang actually finished building a level 3 main base before arrival night. What's that next to the Lord's Mansion? That design looks incredible. It's a hero building. Unlocked only at level 3 main base. Level 3 building. Look at that new troop in the army. He seems to be wearing iron armor. A military hero unit. His armor has been fully upgraded. All the new buildings made of iron have metallic components. Qin has entered the Iron Age. With Su Yang's help, all major roads in Jiangnan province have been opened up. Electricity is gradually being restored, and many disaster victims are benefiting. Let's thank Su Yang for his effort in the Forbidden Land. I'm with the rescue team. Without Su Yang's help, we couldn't have entered the disaster area at all. Thank you, brother Su Yang. My grandma and I hadn't eaten for 3 days. He saved us. The country is doing its best. Don't give up, everyone. The future will get better. Saving the people from hardship has always been my goal, and my duty as a citizen of Dragon Country. No need to thank me for that. Any Dragon Country person would do the same. To better fulfill this responsibility, all I can do is do my best to expand my power. Let the iron hooves of Great Qin trample every corner of the Forbidden Land. Now it's time to start a full upgrade. I can hardly wait to find out. Level 3 main base. What kind of boost it will bring to the territory. Before upgrading, I need to check the territory's resources and production rates. Limited resources require optimal upgrade planning, not counting the new mining machine. There are 5 mining machines operating. A level 1 stone mining machine produces 100 units a day. With double buffs, the output reaches 220 units a day. 2 level 1 carbon mining machines produce 110 units a day together. After buffs, 242 units a day. 1 level 2 copper mining machine and 1 level 1 copper mining machine. Combined for a total output of 120 units a day. After buffs, 264 units a day. Almost 12 hours since last night till now. Current stock, 363 units. Carbon output, 168 units. It's all used up after resupplying the armored troops. The army consumes too much. Level 2 armored troops. Swiss guards and crossbowmen each need 2 units of carbon per day. 40 Swiss guards and 30 crossbowmen need 140 units per day. 4 level 2 scouts require 16 units daily. Li Shin also needs 10 units of fuel a day. That's a total of 166 units. Even with buff bonuses, the territory can produce 242 units of carbon per day. But buffs are time limited. Afterwards, output drops back to 110 units. That's nowhere near enough. The army must boost its base fuel production. Use the vein relocation technology. Relocate the carbon mine previously marked by the scouts. This carbon mine is rich in quality. Once a mining machine is built, the base output is 60 units per day. Upgrading a mining machine from level 1 to 2 requires 10 units of copper. From last night to today, copper output, 186 units. Used 64 units. 122 units left. Still quite enough. Let's upgrade all level 1 mining machines directly. 3 level 2 carbon mining machines. The base total output soars to 255 units a day. With buffs, it reaches 561 units a day. It's doubled, so the energy problem is temporarily solved. Now, let's look at copper. 2 level 2 copper mining machines. Base output, 180 units a day. With buffs, 396 units a day.
Now,
We don't have to be so tight with mech maintenance and crossbow bolt resupply. Logistics are stronger now. Upgrades are more secure. Next, the focus is on upgrading the 1,000 machine tower and armor barracks. The 1,000 machine tower manages key tech. The armor barracks can unlock stronger unit types. Upgrading the 1,000 machine tower to level 3. Costs 30 copper and 50 iron. Upgrading the armor barracks. Costs 50 copper and 100 iron. Fortunately, the territory's production and reserves are good right now. Otherwise, it would be hard to unlock these two. Since iron has been added to the mix, the appearance changes a lot, turning silver-white. The structure is more complex too. The 1,000 machine tower now has a twin tower structure. Could it research 2 types of technology at once? Turns out you really can conduct 2 researches at the same time. That greatly boosts scientific research efficiency. Too bad the heart of the swarm is used up. It was used too extravagantly before. All wasted on short-term tech.
If only it could be decomposed.
We wouldn't waste acceleration time. Luckily, the level 3,000 machine tower can research 2 techs at once. Efficiency goes up a lot. Tech, diatomite detection. Diatomite is a raw material for gunpowder. A key substance of the gunpowder era. Didn't expect the Iron Age and the gunpowder era to arrive together. As expected, unlocking new units means unlocking resources first. Right, so what kind of unit is the Skyfire Guard? Heavy artillery unit. Capable of both area and pinpoint strikes. Greatly improves combat strength for both offensive operations and base defense. However, summoning the Skyfire Guard requires 2,000 dominance points. Energy consumption is also significant. Daily base maintenance is 5 units. Fuel and ammunition consumption is even more massive. It's destined not to become a main force. Small batch production is better for strategic units. But with such a powerful troop joining in, the era of large-scale hot weapons is about to begin. Iron mines and vanishing technology unlocked. The Armor Legion also has a new upgrade. Troop type. Great Chin Armor Swiss effect. Armor receives a comprehensive upgrade. Equipped with iron shields. Overall defensive attributes improved. 600 dominance points. Required prerequisite technology. Iron smelting tech. Troop type. Great Chin Armor Crossbowman. Effect. Armor receives a comprehensive upgrade. Obtains 2 new arrow types targeting different units. 800 dominance points. Required prerequisite technology. Iron smelting tech. Gunpowder research troop. Great Chin 1,000-mile scouts. Effect. Power devices receive a comprehensive upgrade. Exploration range expands. Unlocks exploration capabilities for iron and limestone mines. 1,000 dominance points. Required prerequisite technology. Magnetic field research. Reef exploration. The Red Queen is currently an important troop. Upgrade after completing the research. Swiss armor upgrade comes with shield. Can increase defensive tolerance. Armor crossbowmen have new arrow types. Useful against new reorganized enemies. But these upgrades are not urgent. With Li Xin joining, combat power isn't lacking for now. It's still better to prioritize summoning new units and upgrading key technologies. Upgrading production buildings consumes too much iron. Current resource production speed meets requirements. Lower priority for now. On the defense side, upgrade the city walls to level 2 first. Level 3 city walls consume too much. Save them for later. The timing for building Skyfire towers depends on swarm offensives. The general's mansion can upgrade general skills. But Li Xin's level is not sufficient yet. Focus on upgrading general's mansion later. Let's see what effects this season brings. Exotic Species Lab. This reward is amazing. Able to study alien creatures. Biomass fuel. Maybe the corpses of the swarm can be turned into fuel. Waging war by feeding on war. Also, Yen Valley can be researched here. However, this task is the hardest. Wait for the 3rd generation swarm. Need to conquer a 3rd generation swarm nest first. Understand their strength. Kanji Tower is done with research. Upgrade wings first. Then search for resources. Iron ore and limestone are crucial. Then summon Skyfire Squad to test strength. Unlock iron smelting tech and gunpowder research. Upgrade city wall mining machine once enough resources. Repair Skyfire Tower. Finally, conquer the 3rd generation swarm nest. Adjust troops. Then trigger the ruins quest. Lord, we've brought back 2 2nd generation swarm nests, locations and several mineral veins. A scout discovered a suspected area of saline alkali land, but due to lack of fuel, could only mark it briefly. Saline alkali land. That's where nitrate is easily produced. Obtaining nitrate territory can then enter the hot weapons era. This should be the evolved spitter bug. No longer a 2nd generation bug. Saline alkali land produces abundant limestone. Capturing it will solve gunpowder supply issues. Need to send scouts for thorough reconnaissance. But before that, handle these 2 2nd generation swarm nests near the base first. Li Shin is gathering forces. Armor corps assemble on command. Reporting, Lord. Troops assembled and awaiting orders. With Li Shin here, I finally don't have to fight on the front lines myself. Prerequisite technology unlocked. Upgrade Red Crimson immediately. Exploration range increased. Also acquired iron and limestone mines. Exploration skills are impressive. Get as much detailed info as possible about the rock well area. This device detects magnetic field anomalies. Target has arrived. Prepare for battle. No tactics needed. No ambush needed. Directly face the enemy. Fully familiar with the situation of the swarm. The outcome of this battle is already decided. Armor crossbowman. First round of shooting. Second round of shooting. Go inside and take a look. Ridiculous ambush. Annihilate all of them. Manually wipe out all creatures in the bug nest. Review last night's battle records. Not bad, no unexpected twists. The Armor Legion crushed the swarm. Next, test the Skyfire Guard's combat strength. Then attack the saline alkali land. Use the heart of the swarm for faster research. Both technologies are completed. Kanji Tower upgraded and still provides this effect. What a pleasant surprise. Great Chin Skyfire Guard, first hot weapons unit. How powerful is it really? Gunpowder technology. Armor camp upgraded to level 3. Design changes drastically. Front main gate nearly doubled in width. This thing's size isn't normal for a troop unit. Skyfire Guard stands nearly 3 meters tall. Taller than Li Shin wearing powered armor. Armor width is close to 2.5 meters. Operated by a single soldier inside. This is a genuine war mech. The soldier only acts as the operator. The entire armor is assembled from iron materials. All joints are securely armored. The mech body is grayish-white. Looks extremely heavy-duty. All major protection zones are outlined with bright orange-red, flame-like patterns. Adds an intense artistic flair to its stern and mighty presence. Primitive ancient artillery. Modified by Great Chin technology. Looks totally sci-fi. Technical complexity rivals modern rocket launchers. Unlocked gunpowder research and can summon it right away. Isn't that a bit much? That's insane. Li Shin gathers a squad as large as yesterday's, setting out for the second bug nest. With current abyssal gaze levels, the strike zone isn't dangerous. Plus Li Shin's escort. Ruins quests require the Lord's personal attendance. Treat it as a mock exercise. Honestly, just want to see Skyfire Guard's power. Caliber is justice. Turret is truth. Can't miss this. Skyfire Guard's first appearance. And that bug nest is at a lower elevation. From a vantage point, can witness the swarm collapsing under a rain of fire from a god's eye view. Definitely spectacular. Reporting General. Troops assembled. Move out. Yesterday, Su Yang achieved first place on both leaderboards for the first time ever. Not sure what surprises he'll bring us today. There's a new unit again. Fully iron armor. Weapons suspected to be cannons. Exhaust gases are no longer thick white steam. The new unit is most likely a hot weapon unit. Half-meter diameter muzzle. That's a bit much. Absolutely. Qin Dynasty steam devices didn't emit black smoke. Those famous historical Koska guns Crop cannons had a caliber of just 20 to 30 cm, and cannons of this caliber could usually only be fixed to the ground. Yet this mech can carry it around. The professor is drooling on my shoe. Caliber is justice. As long as the firepower is enough, anything can be solved. But this barrel is too short. Accuracy will be hard to guarantee. Explosion power still depends on actual combat. Regroup. This is the place. You guys scout ahead. Ballistics is very specialized, especially with these arcing cannons. Finished so quickly. Estimating range and measuring the ram's horn isn't difficult. First shot is for testing. See where it lands. Second shot is the precision strike. The first round is a bit wasteful, but this is a necessary expense. Let's go. Fire a test shot to see the power. Fire. Skyfire Guard's power far exceeds expectations. This power definitely exceeds most modern individual missiles. This power is what you can create right after unlocking gunpowder technology. It's something you can already manufacture. Is the center of the scorched earth zone really the bug nest? I can't believe it hit dead on with just one shot. It nailed the target from almost 5 kilometers away. This level of accuracy. Did the Qin dynasty just develop this technology? I honestly have no idea how this is even possible. What's even scarier is the power of this shell. Devastating impact within nearly a 50-meter radius. This is terrifying. This explosive yield is definitely at the level of a ton-class aerial bomb. No, it's more than just a ton-class aerial bomb. Our own ton-class aerial bombs can only make a crater about 15 meters across. Aside from differences in the terrain, this yield might be over 10 tons. Last time, Western Jin was still sending workers to dig coal at this point. The Qin dynasty already has ton-class artillery units. What the heck is going on with this Qin? Is this really some kind of alien civilization? Damn, this kind of destructive power. Maxed doubt accuracy. Devastating strike over a 50-meter area. Shockwave lethality radius of more than 100 meters. And you tell me this is what a newly discovered lost civilization can make? Something they could actually produce? Should we keep firing? Of course a real man doesn't just fire one shot. My ancestors, isn't this cheat just way too much? This thing could literally blast the Zerg's brains to smithereens. It said this move can reduce periosteum injuries. Let's try it. This shot completely blew up the entire Zerg nest. The Zerg didn't even see their enemies before they were wiped out. The plan was to clear out most of the Zerg with one shot, and then have Li Xin lead the team to clean up. But the Skyfire Guard wiped them all out in one blast. Even the Brood Mother got blown up. What cleanup is even left? This shot even dug their graves for them. If I had to use one word to describe the Skyfire Guard,
It would be strong.
ridiculously overpowered. Long-range strikes in the age of cold weapons. How else can you describe it but strong? We have to get our hands on some desulfurized minerals, ASAP. So the Skyfire Guard can have unlimited bombardment? Confirmed. Bug nest eliminated. Abyssal Gaze level up test. Also tested the power of the Skyfire Guard. Got 2 more achievements too. This mission is a total success. Next up is the Crimson Throat unit. Hope we can find iron ore and saline alkali soil soon. This would push the territory's development to the next stage. Extend the north and east walls outward by 20 meters. Move the west wall outward by 10 meters. Move faster. Building the new city wall used up 200 units. Next up is upgrading the new outer ring wall in real time. Put all our copper resources into upgrading the wall. Detected. Wall upgrade triggered civilization trait. Great Wall. This civilization has superb construction skills. All their walls built get a 100% boost in height and defense stats. Even level 2 walls can trigger civilization traits. This lift cabin is pretty spacious. It should be able to carry quite a few people. This speed is way faster than the elevators from my previous life as a cop. 12 meters tall. It won't be easy for the swarms to climb up here now. This 3-layered wall with battle platforms and auto-switching firing ports makes our counterattack ability way stronger. Plus, with the elevator, It's way easier and faster for soldiers to move around. This renovation is a big success. The wall upgrade is done. The iron mining machine is running now too. Next, it's time to upgrade the army and prepare to take out the Tier 3 bug nest. The Tier 3 bug nest spine thrower has evolved. The Imperial armored troops need a full upgrade. We still have 2,360 points of commanding power left. All key tech milestones are unlocked. We can use everything for upgrading unit types. Now the walls and Skyfire Guard don't lack defensive power. The main goal is boosting our field battle capability. Imperial Swiss Guards are even more versatile in complex engagements. Upgrading them will boost their combat power and risk resistance. Upgrade 20 Imperial Swiss Guards and 10 Imperial Crossbowmen. This upgrade had amazing results. Both their armor and weapons got upgraded. Level 3 Imperial Swiss Guards have much better armor coverage. Their weapons got upgraded too. Their combat power must have gone up a ton.